Dxggs. I don't actually know the name of this. I'm going to call it Sweet Mother Nature.
I like that name.
That's good. See, my first place of residence was fit for a president. Maybe not in appearance, but its history and heritage was evident. It came about from a curse in the Garden of Eden. Eve, deceived by the serpent, became an insurgent. So, what was once a peaceful faction now was split into fractions. The devil had won over mankind. But please don't let the story of the apple serve as a distraction. Till this day we are all still Adam, like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. But pardon me, let's go back to my first place of residence. See, it was presidential. It came about from an attraction which evolved to an eros, like passion between two star-crossed lovers, sparking a chemical reaction, inevitably setting me in action, an Olympic swimmer. At the edge of the pool, ready to plunge and embrace my destiny, swimming alongside of me were endless possibilities, countless versions of me. But I would be first home, first in the garden to discover roses are red and violets are blue, daffodils are yellow. I was unlike any other fellow or flower. They say black is power, and I was dripping with melanin from head to toe. I was about to join a lineage of ancestry souls who broke those chains of old to raise generations ago the greatest story ever told. Or should I say sold? Because even so, with this knowledge, my vision was skewed. I didn't have the best of views, no sunlight for the day, so I sat in the center of the placenta just meditating. See, it was beauty-filled, even without the stars and the moon. Every single night was beautiful. But don't be fooled, on occasions, I would make a mess of the place. The landlord couldn't stand the stage. She'd be sick in the mornings so her stomach couldn't stomach the taste. It's like she forgot she had a tenant occupying the space. See, I was barely out on the limb. I was still trying to develop within. But now and again, the umbilical cord would get caught round my throat, causing me to choke, crushing my vocal cords. That's probably why I can't sing like Magero. That's probably why I can't sing like Magero. But never mind. That's probably why I can't sing. Crushing my vocal cords. That's probably why I can't sing like Magero. Oh, let me read this. Let me not be too prideful.
Say that last line again.
Alright, cool. To be honest, I was barely out on the limb, still trying to develop within. But now and again, the umbilical cord would get caught around my throat, causing me to choke, crushing my vocal cords. That's probably why I can't sing like Magero. But back then, I couldn't scream, so I would kick out till she felt the force of it on the surface. See, I was leaving my footprints from early. Back in my first place of residence. See, call it El Presidente, but 9 months into my reign, I felt like slowly I was outgrowing the place. The longer I stayed, I must have been forcing it. But I couldn't comprehend all this knowledge I was being fed would eventually come to an end. See, not only had I become accustomed to, I'd become dependent on the life support provided by the mothership. Maybe it was time for me to come out of hibernation, spread my wings across the nation. Maybe not. Those feelings were premature as I fell into a deep sleep flooded with procrastination. Then bang! The contraction started, and suddenly I woke up with the urge to finally leave and be free. So I thanked the landlord for a service whilst I headed for the cervix. To my surprise, my head couldn't fit through the exit. As I tried, I got a glimpse of something amazing I saw the other side. I was determined to make it outside. So I began to cut through the walls on the inside, and after hours of labored perseverance, I finally made it to the light. I finally made it to life. Life. See, I want to take this time to thank my sweet mother nature, my parent. For those 9 months I've spent inside, she never made me pay rent. Sweet mother nature, Dxggs.